Volvimos. Comienza.
Okay, we're back. Welcome back. Now we're going to ask our guests what they think about the purpose of life and why are they here for. Plus, we, Matthias, please.
Hi, guys. Well, good afternoon. Uh, as I said before, my name is Matias Peñarrieta. I'm gonna talk quickly, okay? I am like the youngest son in my family. I am 20 years old. I am from here, from Santa Cruz, Bolivia, and I am currently studying dentistry. And I aspire to be a surgeon. I hope. I understand that this concept, the meaning of life, goes beyond what life means as such, okay? Because no one chooses to live in this world. The circumstances of fate decided it for us. So, however, I know that life has a journey, and this is directed by us. We may not have all the opportunities, but we do have the freedom to decide what meaning we will give to our lives. Let me clear let me clear what I'm trying to say here with freedom and opportunities. Well, we are clear that not all of us live in the same circumstances because people like us or even younger than us are working on the streets all day. They must sacrifice their personal time to provide and help their families. This sacrificing the sense of personal life. So, despite this, I'm sure that at some point we all ask we all ask ourselves, um, because I am here, what should I do with my life, what I am doing with my life, and why I'm here, and things like that. So I believe that to answer these types of questions, we must find purpose in our lives. The goal of our lives that will be our purpose.
Okay, but how do you think we will find our purpose in life?
I think this is the hardest part of all life and all the sense it makes. But once you solve it, it is very likely that everything will become easier for you, although for others it may not be. What I'm trying to say is that a vital purpose is an objective, and an objective is something that we want to do, that we want to do. We want we want to do it because we like the idea or we are passionate about it beyond the material. We cannot or should not do this if we are not passionate about it beyond the material, since it would be a terrible waste of time and also is on is our in our material mental health. Sorry, that is why it's so difficult. Human beings are very materialistic. So, material, no puedo, boludo, es mucho. Era que no escriba tanto, viejo. Ya me arrepentí, boludo.
Dale, dale,
Dale,
viejo.
listo. Damn, que hay que cortar. A ver, ¿desde qué parte nos quedamos, boludo?
No, dale, dale, seguí, seguí.
Es
Yo me
que es
acuerdo de eso.
demasiado, viejo. No puedo con tanto, boludo. Ni siquiera sé qué estoy hablando, boludo.
Puta, me hiciste
Dude, we
reír.
need time. We need it.
A ver,
So continue.
espera. Cuatro. Voy a poner cuatro. Me congelé.
Ya, ahí le pones una cosa negra mientras nos reímos, boludo.
Sí.
Me congelé. Ya, después pasó el video. Ya. ¿Dónde estaba? A ver. What I'm trying to say is that a vital purpose is an objective, and an objective is something that we want to do. We want to do it because we like the idea or we are passionate about it beyond the material. We cannot or should not do this if we are not passionate about it beyond the material, since it would be a terrible waste of time and also in our mental health. That is why it is so difficult, because human beings are very materialistic, so material that sometimes we forget about our mental health. For this reason, many people studies study careers that they are not passionate about, and many times they only do it to think about money. A big mistake in life is studying something that you're not passionate about. I saw many people do this, and I can say that I didn't see any satisfied by it. Imagine doing your whole life something that you don't like. I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to repeat it to you all your life doing the same. I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend making that decision. Okay, eso es todo.
Matthias, you have any question for him? Digo, Joseph, you have any
Yes,
question for Matthias?
yes, I do. So, Matthias, studying is a part of the meaning of life.
Well, study not necessary. Not everyone wants to study. I think nobody likes to study, but many times it is part of the process, and it's a sacrifice when you want to be the best. Almost everything in life requires study, since this provides knowledge, and knowledge is very important if we wanna do things well, and if we do things that are patient, patient for us. Some things are easier to study, others not so much. But to get better at something will always require effort. That will never be easy. No one is born with knowledge. That differentiates us from everyone. There are people who value knowledge, study more, investigate more. Other people just are not interested. With this, I ask you, who do you think will be better and probably perform better in life? Most likely the person with the most knowledge. Leaving this aside, I believe that the purpose of life is found when we decide that what we want to do with the rest of our lives. Do we want to be musicians, barbers, carpenters, athletes, doctors, engineers, architects? This or that depends on us, sorry. As long as we are passionate about it and can contribute with our best effort to this work.
Okay. Sarah, you have any question for Matthias?
I have one. How could I discover the purpose of your life?
Mm, I don't think there is a recipe for this, But from my personal point of view, I recommend you to pay more attention to your environment and people who you think have already found their purpose in life. Your environment will almost always contribute to your ideas and thoughts, but the decision must be yours.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Matthias. That was wonderful. Uh, I think that, yeah, you cover all the points. So we're moving to our next guest. No, Sarah, could you talk us about what do you think, what the purpose of life is?
Um, I believe the purpose of life is to achieve something you want to do or something you set out to do, not just do something for the sake of it, like trying to help other people with with that or what you know or trying to help society. And mainly I believe that the most important thing is to be happy with what you do and to be satisfied with yourself, to be with the people you love and that they are well, but above all the satisfied with yourself and not have regrets. As well is that another purpose that I feel they can to have is always to give everything in what you decide to do and finish it each one can have many purposes of day, though do not know it, but it's important thing is to know what you like to do and do it the best you can or find something that makes you feel alive. Doing it even in the circumstance of your life are not good. Try to find something that you're passionate about, make you do it.
Okay, thank you very much. I have a question for you. Uh, Personally, what do you think is the purpose of your life?
Personally, my purpose is to be a champion in the sport that I practice and to able to help other people with my profession.
Okay. Uh, what is the what will be that sport that you're practicing?
Is taekwondo.
How long have you been practicing that sport?
The sport I practice is in 9 years.
Okay. Uh, you tell us that you're in college in physiotherapy, right? Uh, what type of patients would you most like to work with?
Uh, well, repeat the question, please.
What types of patients would you like most to work with?
Um, the patients want to work is in children's.
Okay, why with them?
I I try to help to walk for children that I don't do it and help to practice some sport like normal children.
Mm, okay. And going back a little with the sport you're practicing, uh, how many hours per day do you train
I'm trained 4 hours. Uh,
every day?
every day. Uh,
Okay.
I'm rest in
Same.
Sunday and Saturday.
And what else? You guys have a question for her?
Josie?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, I do. Um, so, Sarah, you believe that the purpose of life can depend on the career that you choose to study?
I believe that everyone choose their career with some purpose, not always the purpose of their own life, but they be used for something.
Okay. Sarah, could you could you tell me uh, your summarize about the purpose of life for people here?
In summary, I believe the purpose of life is the be able to do what you like in helping others and life without regret.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sarah. That was wonderful. And Yusuf,
Yes,
could
sir.
would you like to talk to tell us what do you think
Sure.
that?
I'm not 100% clear about what the purpose of life means. But if you ask me, I believe that the purpose of life it is able to find is because we need to find the meaning of happiness, peace, find different goals in life, and even making different relationships with different persons, and also contribute with the society.
Okay. You just mentioned that the purpose of life is find the meaning of happiness, goals, and some other concept that you have. Is it possible that you can give us some examples to better understand your point of view?
Yes, of course. So, starting with the happiness, I mean that we should reflect on finding a signs of joy in our life. For example, sharing experience with family or friends. There are maybe some moments that can make you change your life, can make you, um, can make you find a point of the life, you know. And talking about a little bit of the goals, I think, I believe every person should have a goal because this can give us a different way to look the life, and maybe this way we can do the life to not to be so monotonous. Regarding the relationship, uh, maybe we need to have a relationship because we are humans, you know, and everything in the world is working about communication. Maybe if you have a partner or if you have a couple, even with your family, you also can show your values, such as, I don't know, like empathy, compassion, um, mutual support, and different things. And this maybe can give you a little bit more of the meaning of what is the life. And finally, regarding the contribution of the society, I believe that every person always hope to support or give that, I don't know, that small step to help the other people. So because we all want to make the world better, or even the world where our families or friends lives. Um, yes, I think that is my point.
Okay, thank you. I have another question for you.
Yep.
Uh, Regarding through happiness, uh, you think that you say that happiness was part of the meaning of life, right?
Yes.
There is an old say that says that money doesn't uh, buy happiness. Are you agree with that say?
Uh, yes, probably. It's a very interesting question because I think, of course, money doesn't buy happiness, but I think there are two type of happiness. One, like happiness that happen just in the moment, and another happiness that is for all your life. And maybe that happiness that money can buy is I don't know. Probably if right now I give you a car, you will be so happy. But
Yeah,
probably in 2 or 3 weeks, you are gonna be like again a normal person. But the meaning of happiness that I wanna show is like I don't know, those times that you are with your family, with your friends, with I don't know, with your girlfriend or somebody close to you can mean more than buy a car for you. You know what I mean?
yeah, I totally know and see what you want to say. So thank you very much, Jesse. Matthias, Sarah, you have any question for him?
Mm,
Uh, can you find your purpose in life with your family, or can it help you find purpose?
How I said in the beginning, I'm not really sure what is the purpose of life. Maybe I need to be living the life to know it. But in my family, I, of course, I feel happiness. I feel happy with them. So yes, probably they will be one of my reasons how I see the life. So yes, probably they could be my my purpose of life.
Okay. Matthias, anything?
Joseph, what do you think about the people that are alone in life?
It's completely fine. I actually loves to be alone. And honestly, if you ask me if I want to be with hanging out with friends or being with my family, I will choose to be alone. Not because I don't like them or not because I don't know, I don't like them, but it's because probably you need first to find you to understand the other persons.
Great question. Oh, great answer. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, good.
25
Uh,
minutes.
Did you
I
think
want
well?
to touch a concept that one of our followers said in the first part, that pleasure was part of purpose of life. And two of you say that that wasn't uh, okay with your point of view, and I think what's Sarah that say that she agreed that the pleasure was part of her point of view about the purpose of life. I want to hear a little more about it. So, Matthias, could you tell me a little more
Yeah.
about
Okay, let
why
me.
you think pleasure is not part of the purpose of life?
Okay, uh, that's just because I think pleasure is like the incorrect word for purpose of life, for a good purpose in life. I think the correct word is like um, happiness or goals or something more positive than that word, than that word.
But pleasure give happiness. Isn't that connect?
Yes, but I think um, like happiness, but not for a long time. You know, that's
Okay,
pleasure.
in good term. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, okay. And Joseph, you agree with him?
Yes, I actually agree with what Matthias says, because, and also I am agree with the comment that our follower says, that pleasure, maybe it can be part of the life, but I'm not agree in the point that he thinks that just the pleasure is the point of the life. I think it's more than just pleasure. How I say, it can be happiness, have your own goals, do relationships, I don't know, different things.
Okay, so you two would say you're more stoics about the purpose of life, that you have to have a goal and work in it, and with that work you have the enjoy of knowing that all you gain was with effort and made it by your own hands.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Stoicism, right?
Yeah, stoicism.
Mm.
Okay, thank you very much. Sarah, I would like to hear a little more about your point of view.
About pressure, I think that meeting a goal can give you pressure and teach you many things and what's supposed to do in your life.
Okay, but you talk about pleasure not in the hedonist way, that you only have to do the things that make you feel pleasure, or
Yes,
in
the
what sense?
pressure to do what you gonna do.
Okay, and what else? Okay, for me, I am personally, I think I'm right in the middle. I think you have to work yourself, but I don't know, don't suffer that much that a lot of stoics says that you have to suffer to feel that you are achieving something. So I think I think I'm in the middle, or I would like to think I'm right there.
Mhm.
Nice.
So we have a little more of time. So another question for you three: uh, what do you think about love in the purpose of life? But not just romantic love. I mean the love to the things you do and a partner. You think it's important or is irrelevant in the purpose of life? Uh,
um you want me to start?
yeah, please.
All right. How I've been saying, I think the relationship is very important, and how you say, It's not just a relationship you need to have with, I don't know, with your girlfriend or with your couple, you know. Is something that it needs to be in your life, in your job. You need to have this love for everything you do. You need to have also the love for your couple. And yes, I think love is very important in the purpose of the life.
Okay, thank you very much. Matthias, what do you think?
Yes. Well, I think there are many types of love, as you said, but that's the beauty of love, you know. Um, when you are in love, when you were or where you are, sorry, in love with a person, or where when you are in love with your career, or maybe just the love that you give to your family and things like that. The love is complicated because the love is it is not just like positive love. The love is could be negative too. It's like you can suffer at the same time you can be happy with love. But that's it's like a balance. Or I don't know how to say. It's like a
Okay.
balance,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
it is part of the life. We we can't we can't regret to love someone or something. It's natural. It's a necessity for us.
Okay, thank you very much. Sarah, what's your opinion?
Um, I'm agree with Matthias says the love is a double-edged sword, but every experience teach something, and I think that love is important because it helps you to experience real feeling that can guide you to know the purpose in life, whatever, for example, living for one person or many people to help us, and it can also help to give life a purpose by feeling useful for someone, or feel good with someone.
Okay, thank you. And personally, I think I agree with you three that love is really important, not just in our purpose of life, in define our purpose of life, no, but in a health way. Because if you don't love yourself or you don't love anything, why are you alive?
True.
The meaning, I think, gets lost at the moment you say that you don't love anything.
Mm,
That's true.
Okay,
that's true.
so thank you very much for being here today. Thank you for taking the time, and hope to see you in another project. Um, well, that will be all. Thank
All
you
right.
to you.
Bye, Gonzalo. Thank
Thank you
you.
too.
Bye bye.
Bye guys. Thank you.
¿Cuánto tenemos?